So it's literally hair, like literally, it's literally going to grow back. Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and it's called, if you saw the title, the positive things people don't tell you about big chopping. Just like a disclaimer, I did a tutorial about this hairstyle that I do. It's a really cute go-to hairstyle when I don't feel like doing a full wash and go. It's literally just a braid, and I just did like a partial wash and go on this side. So if you want to see that, it's the video prior to this one, and you'll be able to see how I did the whole process. So I'm going to get into the positive things people don't tell you about big chopping. So I made a list. I wrote this stuff out because I'm not really good with remembering things. So I wouldn't have remembered all my talking points for this, you know, just like other things I can kind of remember what I'm going to say for this. I just had to really think about, for me, what was a positive experience when I big chopped and when I was deciding to big chop. So the first thing I have is the journey is worthwhile, and it helped me to connect with God. What I mean by that is I started like to somewhat have a partial connection with God when I big chopped, because then it was just like an open up an array of doors for me to be able to realize who I was in Christ and realize that my hair is actually beautiful that God has given me. And, you know, it's just something to be excited about, you know, just to go on that journey. So I was really happy when I stepped into it, and I was excited about doing the big chop. It wasn't one of those things like I regretted. I knew my hair had a lot of heat damage, and you'll see it when I do my 2-year natural hair anniversary. I'm going to post that video on October 6th because that's my 2-year anniversary. You'll see my hair was heat damaged. It was damaged just from constantly going to the hair salon, letting them press my hair out, letting them do so many things. And now it's in a healthier state, as you can see, and that's all due to I big chopped and I started over. So that's just the first positive thing. I really got to be able to connect with God on a deeper level and be able to just, you know, truly learn who I was in Him. So the next thing I have down here is I found out who I was in Christ. It piggybacks off the first point. I found out who I was in Christ without having to add anything extra. If y'all notice, I don't wear makeup. I don't wear earrings. I don't go get my eyebrows done. I don't do any of that. The most I might do is I might throw some color on my hair. But, you know, it's just like, I don't have to do all that. And God made me realize I don't have to do all that. If people do that, then that's what they choose to do, and that's their prerogative, and there's no judgment here. But like, I don't have to do it. God made me realize that I'm beautiful without all of this stuff. So like, that's why when I come on here, I don't have makeup or anything on. This is, you get what you see is what you get. You ain't gotta wonder what I look like. What you see is what you get. And I truly just embrace everything about myself, down to not having to wear the makeup and not having to really do much else. And makeup is cool. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, for me, in my journey, I realized I didn't have to do that. I can continue on and really be who I am and stand out and be unique and not have to do that. So it's more so like about me and not what other people choose to do, if y'all get where I'm going. The next point is you get rid of the old hair and the new hair is beautiful. Y'all, my old hair, I can't wait until I do my 2-year anniversary, natural anniversary, and just show you. My old hair was very much so damaged. So it's just like, it wasn't any getting around that. It wasn't any getting around that my hair was damaged. It wasn't growing past my shoulders. It was always hitting here and stopping. So like, I had to realize I had to do something different. So now that I've grown out this new set of hair, which it took me 2 years to grow out, I'm so excited about it and excited to keep sharing my journey with y'all, because I'm excited as far as what my hair is going to look like the longer that it gets. This is honestly going to be my last time dyeing my hair. And once this dye grows out, it'll be my natural hair color. So y'all can see it's pretty dark. My hair will pretty much look like that. So then the next thing is I'm sorry, I can't talk today. You gain knowledge about your hair. So what I mean by that is, I know a lot about my hair, and I don't have to have a hairdresser telling me about my hair. I've learned a lot about my hair. I learned about, okay, I don't need to do major trims. I can do the search and destroy method, which Well, my ends seem like they're getting a bit rougher. I'll do a video about search and destroy. They're pretty much healthy right now. I do the search and destroy method, which cuts down on me having to do a bunch of trims. I also learned how to keep moisture in my hair. I learned how to take care of my color treated hair. It's all really thanks to YouTube, like, because people tend to say you can't learn how to take care of your natural hair from YouTube. I did, so I mean, I guess it's to each its own. Like, you know, some people, they go to hair school. I went on YouTube. It was free, honestly. I only had to pay, obviously, my phone bill. And I've learned so much from going on YouTube and just trying to figure out about my hair and figure out what works best. And once I got into like my second year, which I'm in now, I really truly learned how to take care of my hair and what worked best, as far as for my edges, as far as for my hair, as far as with dyeing it. And I really truly research before I do everything, anything that I'm going to do to my hair. I research it down to the moves I gave y'all a video about. I research and I watch videos before I just put stuff in my hair. I don't just put stuff in my hair. So you just gain a lot of knowledge when you go on your natural hair journey. So that is another plus about being on your natural hair journey and big chopping. Another thing that's good and positive about it is you learn how versatile natural hair is. So like, y'all saw I just did this style. I can do wash and goes. Y'all seen people with hair longer than mine. It's like they pin their hair half up, half down. You learn about so many of the versatile things that you can do with natural hair. So it's just like more so, you don't really gotta, it's like, it's a lot when you press your hair out, because it's like if it gets hot outside, you know, and you haven't had your hair pressed out in a long time, it's like puff. That can happen with natural hair too. If, like, you know, it's happened to me. If it's a lot of humidity outside, my hair will puff up, but that like rarely happens on rare occasions. And you just learn a lot of different ways that your hair is versatile, so many hairstyles it can go into. But with the big chop, it was just like I learned to embrace that, because that cut was cute. I always think about like, dang, should I cut my color off and just chop my hair down like that, because my cut was cute. If you saw it in the thumbnail, I also answered it at the end of this video. My hair has come a long way. So when you big chop, it's just like, it's a really good experience, because you get to learn your hair in all the different stages, from like the big chop stage, the TWA stage, the awkward length stage, to the short hair stage, to then on. So it's just beautiful to be able to see how versatile our hair is. So that's why it's another good way to big chop your hair, because, you know, some people, they transition, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I didn't really have the patience to be able to sit and wait for my hair to grow all the way out from where it was. I wanted to know what my hair looked like right then and there. So that's why for me, I was just like, we want big chop and keep it moving. And my hair has taken off since I big chop, so I'm grateful for that. Another point that is positive about it is just hair, y'all. So literally, it grows back. I promise you, it grows back. I told you I'm going to insert the picture in if you didn't really take a look at the thumbnail from my video of what my hair looks like before we got to where we are today. It is literally hair, and it just grows back. It's, you know, and the thing is, so how can I explain this? The thing is, it's not really about your hair growing. Our hair is always growing, but it's about retaining length. I'm going to do a video on how to retain length with your natural hair, and another video on how to care for color treated hair, so you guys can see kind of what I do and have done to this point to get my hair to grow out from where it was. But like, literally, it's hair and it grows back. It's, you know, literally our hair, like I said, is always growing. Our hair is like a plant. Like, we have to nourish it so it can grow. Your hair is always growing, and I promise you, when you come from your big chop, your hair is going to grow back. It's not going to stay there. It's going to grow back unless you're doing practices that are harmful, and I'm going to do another video and get into that with y'all. But it's literally hair. It's going to grow back. Like, I had to tell myself that throughout my journey, like, him, is literally hair is going to grow back, and my hair is growing back. So here we are. Another point I have is you gain strength and endurance. You got to endure a lot when you big chop, and when you are in the awkward length, you have to endure people's comments and things like that, and God will give you strength to endure that stuff. So you really just gain endurance to be able to have that tough skin and be like, all right, I'm not going to let this phase me. I'm going to continue on my journey. Another point I have is you enjoy the journey. Even the awkward length stage, I wish I would have learn to enjoy that stage, but you just learn to enjoy the journey. You inspire others. So I didn't know, like, I low-key was inspiring people. I had people that would message me like, hey, like, keep making videos. I was just doing videos on Facebook. So people were like, hey, keep doing videos, like, you're inspiring me. I watch your videos all the time, da 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 da. So I was just like, you know what, I kept going and was posting the Facebook videos. Now I'm here on YouTube. So you literally inspire others. I've had many people, they have big shop because they've seen me and I've inspired them, or they've transitioned because they've seen me and I've inspired them. And it just feels good to be able to inspire people and empower women in general, men too, because I'm empowering everybody out here to want to embrace their natural hair texture and even big chop. So the next thing is you get to see the hair you were given with, given from God. Like, that's so beautiful to be able to see what God has given you. Like, I love that I can wake up every day and I know that this is my hair. I don't have to worry about anything extra, and this is literally the hair that God gave me on my head. And by the way, the dye, just to let y'all know, I'll tell y'all about my hair dyeing video with my tips, but it did not damage my curl pattern. So, like, my curls are still hair popping. I didn't have any damage. So I'm going to get into that video at another point in time. I don't know if it'll drop today. We'll see. Who knows? Depends on what I'm on the mood for. You get to truly embrace your natural beauty and who you are. So I get to, like I said, I talked about it in the beginning. I get to embrace who I am, not just with my hair, but as a person who God made me to be. And I feel comfortable in my skin, and I enjoy doing these videos because I get to be myself. I don't have to put on a facade. I get to be my literal self when I come on here, and I feel good about that, and I want to thank y'all for that. My next point is, once you start the journey, God helps you to develop higher self-esteem. So, like, my self-esteem wasn't always the highest. It wasn't always high. God had to bring me to the point where my self-esteem would be high and to be comfortable wearing my natural hair. I got comfortable with my natural hair. Like, the big chop was cool. When it started going into awkward length, I started going into wigs, which I don't even know why I did that, because I should have just enjoyed it. But halfway through my awkward length stage, from the middle to the end of my awkward length stage, that was when I started embracing it. But I should have embraced the whole stage. You know, just being, your self-esteem is kind of a lot lower because you so used to feeling beautiful with other things, and you have to embrace this new type of beauty. It's like, now, all right, what do I do? So it was like, once I was able to really truly get connected with God and embrace who I was, that's when I stopped wearing weaves and wigs. Y'all might see me throughout time, I'll have like braids. That's like the most of a protective style I'll do. But like, other than that, you're going to see me in my natural hair, and I don't use heat. The only thing I do use that's for heat is a hooded dryer, but that's not damaging to the hair. Your hair will be healthy. So there's that. And then the last thing is, you will look back at your photos and be glad you stuck with the journey. Sorry, I'm looking down. Gotta look at my notes. You'll be glad you stuck with the journey. I'm so grateful that I stuck with my journey and I didn't give up and wasn't like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. I've had times when my hair got to the beginning of the awkward length stage. I was like 2 summers ago, I was like, I'm going to cut my hair off because I literally just, like, I'm not digging the look. But then I stuck with it, and I had people to really support me and push me and keep me going. And God just helped me and pushed me to keep going. I'm trying to tell you, if you big chop, that'll be one of the best decisions of your life. People will be like, oh my God, I regret it. It'll be one of the best decisions of your life. That was the best decision I could have ever made for my life. Like, y'all see how serious it is. I'm clapping my hands together. That is one of the best decisions I ever could have made in my life, because had I never big chopped, I would never have been able to see what my natural hair looked like. I would just always be stuck wondering, and I'd be spending a bunch of money on bundles. But don't get it twisted. Natural hair products are expensive. I'm going to show y'all my product empties, but that's for another video. They are expensive, and you really have to shop to see which ones are of high quality and good quality, and the ones that you're going to keep using. And just for the record, the Duke's mousse is all that, and I'm definitely going to keep using it for styles. I just used it in my son's hair when I did a wash and go in his hair last night, and his hair was popping. So like, I'm gonna keep using it for a part of like when I'm styling my hair like this. I actually love this hairstyle. It's very quick, and if you want to see what how I got to this point, I'll link it down in the description box. But I'm just so grateful to have y'all being able to watch me and see how I'm going and see my progress. I wish I would have started earlier so y'all can see the very beginning when I struggled at my journey up until now, because it was a struggle, y'all. When they say the struggle is real, the struggle is real. I definitely wanted to just keep my hair cut low in big chop mode, but I want to actually grow my hair out long curly hair, not long straight hair, but long curly hair, just to see what my hair will look like. So I'm so grateful that y'all tuned in, and I'm so grateful to have y'all as my subscribers, to the people that have subscribed and the people that will come to subscribe, and just, you know, get connected with God. I'm trying to tell you, He's going to help you on this journey. Like, He's really going to help you on this journey. He's going to help you to keep going. He helped me. Look at your girl. He helped me keep going, you know? So you want to just get connected with Him. Like, He is all that and worthy to be praised. And I wouldn't be able to be here to tell you about my journey and, you know, just with Big Chopping and be able to do all that I do without God. And I'm so grateful that that's my manager, the man upstairs. And I'm just so grateful for everything that He's just doing and continuing to do in my life. And I'm going to definitely bring y'all more videos of some of the stuff I told y'all about. Y'all know I drop content literally and videos literally every day. So just keep tuning in, my subscribers, to the people that want to keep watching. Because I'm just now starting, but I'm going to get discovered. And I'm so excited about that, to be able to share more about God in my videos and things like that, and more content. If y'all want to see some more stuff, put it down in the comments, and I'll try to do some videos on that. But it was so good to talk to y'all. Such a joy, such a pleasure, such a blessing to be able to make this video for y'all. And I hope that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.